Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Pleasant conditions around the area this morning. Overall, should see another seasonable day with low humidity and seasonable temperatures, and not expecting anything in the way of precipitation or lightning. So, looking at another quiet and comfortable day ahead. Take a look at the current surface analysis. High pressure and control over the area. That's going to keep things quiet and pleasant. We will see this boundary to our south decay and try to move northward as this area of high pressure moves off to the east. What that is going to do is bring in some southwesterly flow as we move into the end of the work week and bring back some hot, humid conditions into the area with very high heat index values. Current weather this morning, seeing a scattered deck at 25,000 feet. Winds are calm. Temperature 74 degrees. Relative humidity is at 81%. Looking at our current visible satellite, we can see some of that late cirrus cloudiness over the area. Otherwise, sunny conditions around. We'll see some cumulus clouds develop later in the day as we get some daytime heating, but otherwise looking at nice conditions today. Looking at the high resolution model, what we can expect for the next couple days, we'll see, as mentioned, dry conditions expected as we move through the day today, seeing those winds out of the south-southeast for much of the day today. As we move through the overnight, we'll see those winds, as mentioned, turning more southwesterly. It's going to bring in that increased humidity as well as warmer temperatures, seeing those temperatures back into the 90s for our Friday. Overall, it does look dry as we move through the day. Friday, we'll have a boundary approaching the area later into the evening time frame, and as you can see on the model here, indicating that we'll likely see any shower activity that fires off along that boundary weaken as we get past sunset, and by the time it reaches the local area, not expecting much in the way of any activity pushing through outside of a very slight chance of a light shower or thunderstorm, but again, most likely seeing that activity phasing out as it approaches our local area. Moving into the day on Saturday, we'll see some weak onshore flow behind that boundary possible for part of the day on Saturday, but still expecting hot temperatures with our high temperature up to around 90 degrees, and could see some elevated heat index values through the day on Saturday as well. So still looking fairly hot and humid for the next couple days. If we take a look at our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, green conditions expected over the next 24 hours. Looking at light winds as we move through the morning, becoming south-southeasterly, 7 to 12 knots. As we get towards the mid to later part of the afternoon, we'll see our high temperature around 85 degrees, right on par with our average high for this time of year, and overall expecting partly cloudy skies. We'll see a chance of a ceiling developing around 3,500 feet, but most likely just scattered clouds around 3,500 feet, and those scattered high clouds as well. Going into the evening time frame, we'll see temperatures cooling down to around 73 degrees as those winds become lighter and shift more southwesterly. And as those winds shift more southwesterly, we'll see early warming as we get into the start of the day on Friday, starting off around 80 degrees. Tides running slightly above normal, and looking at our Friday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, slightly breezy with that southwesterly, slightly breezy wind. Hot and humid conditions, heat index values likely exceeding 100 degrees up to 105 degrees, so good chance, or likely chance, we'll see a heat advisory for our Friday. Actual high temperature around 94 degrees, but green conditions expected for our weather risk that continues into Friday evening with just a very slight chance of an isolated shower or storm with that boundary pushing through, but overall expecting partly cloudy conditions and some muggy conditions with a low around 77 degrees. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy for our Saturday. We'll see a slight chance of a pop-up afternoon shower or storm with those hot and humid conditions, expecting our high around 90 degrees and just a yellow risk for that precip and lightning chance. Again, just a slight chance of a shower or storm popping up during the afternoon time frame. That wraps up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. Take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.